Hey, my little butterflies. I have. Sorry about not uploading on or not streaming on Saturday. Friday we had the military ball, the MP military ball, um, and after that and everything, things got a little bit weird and crazy, and it was just um, not what I expected it to be. I guess. Trying to get my live stream right here to work for me. Bruce. So I'm on my bed right now, if you guys can't tell. And my phone's frozen. So sorry. Um Happy October. My thing is still moving because Bruce is over there licking himself. Sorry about that. And please excuse the fact that I'm not wearing makeup or my little nose piercing. Bruce, you're really irritating with this thing. I hope you know that. Um, but I've got some newer things that I have. Um, The first thing, or well, that's the one thing I'm going to talk to you guys about. Again, not wearing my wedding ring because my fingers are swollen still. And yes, I am cold because I keep my AC on all the time in my bedroom, and it's at 64, so it's constantly on. Um, but I went out, and as you guys know, I do tarot readings with friends. You okay, Bruce? Bruce, you okay? I guess something stuck in his throat. It's been doing this lately. He's getting old. Um, Bruce, hey, you okay? Let's lay it down now. Um, but the tarot cards that I was using were beginner tarot cards. Bruce, are you okay? Um, and Bruce, hey, lay down. Boy. Um, what I was using was beginner tarot cards. So I finally found my tarot cards, the tarot cards that are specifically for me. So when going to find your tarot cards, if you are a beginner witch, you'll know you don't choose your cards choose you. Which is really ironic for me because I didn't notice this until my friends pointed this out. Um, so as you all know, I've been using this little notebook here for my Wiccan stuff. This is my Book of Shadows. This is what I have all of my little tarot meanings in, and that kind of stuff. I think I even have a couple spells in here too. I need to put some more spells in here, but this little cute little book. So the tarot cards that chose me were called Beautiful Creatures Tarot. How similar is that? How creepy, right? I didn't notice this. My friends pointed this out to me. So I actually thought that was pretty interesting because this is the book that I found most interesting at Books A Million when I got it. What I'd never noticed before, which I probably should look more at the cover of books before I pick them up, huh? There's a foot right down there. You see it? It's just a little foot. But there's that. So this was the tarot deck that I'd gotten. So the tarot cards right now are in my little tarot bag for my mom. Um, and I will not be pulling these out to show you guys what I wanted to show you today. I will be using the book that came with it. It's this little thing right here. Um, but on some of these cards, and this was in the court card, so the kings, queens, and knights, um, there are the zodiac signs. So I'm going to go through and show you guys all the different zodiac sign cards in here and tell you. At the very top, there's a quote that goes with each card. There's also like a keyword and a description on it too. So I'll read all that for you guys. That's why this is a live stream. So that it's just easier for me, pretty much. Mostly because I'm lazy. I don't feel like uploading a video after I make it, so I just do live streams to it. I'll deal with it. So the first one we have is, I believe, a Taurus. Yeah. So the first card, I believe, is a Taurus. So this one. It's a really pretty card. A Taurus is between April 20th to May 20th. So if you fall on those days, this would be your card. It's the Queen of Wands. And it says, I am seeing that you need to move forward and ahead for what you want. It says, I'm thinking this is Taurus anyways. I don't think it's Aries. I want to say it's Taurus. Yeah, I think it's Taurus because it says a sparky ram entity sits and carefully plans where she should go to obtain her next source of determination. The entity does not care, much less worry about the outcome of her actions. When she needs to do something, she does it without anyone stopping her. This ram also helps others to do the same for themselves, so they won't stay with the urge or idea that they could have done a lot more. And the key word is determination. It also goes on to say, the energy of the Queen of Wands is active, dynamic, and assertive. So that would be Taurus. This next card is the King of Pentacles. And I think I have the all wrong now. I think I have this all wrong. So I think that first card was, you know what, we're gonna do it this way. So this first card was actually Aries. So I did have that backwards. Yeah. Okay, I see it now. So the first card was Aries. So that was my bad. So this one was Aries. Okay. And then this next card is Taurus. Could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. No, this next one is Taurus. Okay. So this next one is definitely Taurus. I just got those two confused for a second because their symbols, from what I'm looking at, are a little wonky. So this one is Taurus. So again, sorry for the mix up in the first one, but this one is Taurus. It is the King of Pentacles, and it says, I have a word of advice for you. Be faithful, be a faithful person to others and yourself. The keyword is loyalty. It says, a steady bull entity has planted both her hooves onto the ground, absorbing the earth's loyalties to all living things. She is true to rule the world. When someone needs a shoulder to cry on or a secret kept, she comes and gives faithfulness to them without expecting anything in return. When someone needs a lesson to remain loyal to others or to themselves, she becomes a teacher. Goes on to say that the energy is honest, sincere, and comforting. This king is ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty and attraction, as associated with Taurus. Well, I guess if I continued reading, I would have seen that, huh? Oops. So it does tell you the zodiac signs in it. My bad. And then Aries, this first one, was ruled by Mars, the planet of battles and strife. I didn't realize they all had planets in them too. Whoops. This is getting hot. Okay. So the next card we have, that's not it, is Gemini. The only reason I know this is Gemini is because they typically say Geminis are in pairs. So Aries was March 21st to April 19th. Taurus, of course, April 20th to May 20th. And Gemini is May 21st to June 20th. So that's what we have here. So again, back to the card. Uh, the quote is, "I think you shouldn't contemplate on your ideas, just set them free." The keyword is idealism. And it says, "Two witty identical twins are ready to take off, letting their curiosity lead the way into unknown places. What they experience by their curious attitude serves as a lesson. When they search for someone who needs to learn from curiosity they manifest, take the person take that person's hand and throws them into an unknown situation. These twins are responsible for manifesting the effects of their curiosity, which in turn becomes idealism. It says that the energy is keen, curious, and playful, ruled by Mercury. Can't say that fucking word. The planet of speed and communication. So that's what that is. This next one is Cancer. I know that clapped my husband's sign. So that's that one. This one is the Queen of Cups. I thought the last one was right. Last one was the Knight of Swords. I don't remember saying that. That was the Knight of Swords. The Queen of Cups, Cancer, is July 21st to June 21st, July 22nd. that was a little off. I need a drink. Ugh. Yum. So the Queen of Cups. Her quote is, and this can go for male or female. Just the illustrator was mostly draws girls, so that's just what that is. So ignore the fact that all of these are women, even the knights and the kings. Just how this book is, how the author decided to make it. I didn't write this clearly. The quote is, "I feel that you should listen to your inner feelings. They never lie." So you should be more in touch with your inner feelings. Husband who doesn't watch my videos should be more in touch. The keyword is intuition. It says, "A serene human crab sinks her feet into a lake, igniting her intuition with the vibes of the water. This creature knows very well that she should follow her gut feelings. The idea of her doubting herself is out of the question, and she advises others to never doubt themselves. When she dips her feet into water, a ripple effect of self-intuition is spread, and those who dip their feet into the water obtain that feeling and courage to trust what their heart says. The energy is intuitive, motherly, and bearing. It is ruled by the moon, the planet of reflection and intuition." Yeah. Confused for a second. Yes, that is the Queen of Cups. That is Cancer again. And I'll get it a little bit closer too, so you guys can see it a little better. And you may be wondering what this card on the front is. That is the Wheel. Very similar to the Wheel of Fortune, but it's not the Wheel of Fortune. It's just the Wheel. I can find which number that one was. There it is. It was number 10. So the Wheel. Just so you guys. I'll keep looking. And don't ask what the butterfly fish on the back is. I've got no clue. Your guess is as good as mine. So this next one is a Leo. This is what Amber and Selena are, the friends that were with me. Leo is July 23rd to August 22nd. It is the King of Wands. The phrase is, "I will set a wonderful example and be a true role model for you." Keyword is leadership. It says, "A radiant lioness is ready to influence you with her charm and charisma. She is ready to teach you how to be and act like a leader, and how to lead things into your direction. Whenever she sees someone who has lost their path, this lioness is there to guide and advise them so they will not remain lost. She also helps people to be the center of attention, so others can recognize and acknowledge them. The energy is self-confident, brave, and inspiring. is ruled by the Sun, the planet of ego and individuality. Oh, it actually says what they rule too. Hold on. Sorry guys, keep doing all that back and forth, don't I? So Taurus rules physical appearances and first and final impressions. Oh, that was Aries. This first one, I'm keeping my brain today. So Aries rules physical appearances and first final impressions. Taurus rules money and material possessions. Gemini rules sibling relationships. Cancer rules home and family life. Leo rules procreation and recreation. Recreation. The next one is Virgo. Now Virgo is August 23rd to September 22nd. What's Virgo? The Knight of Pentacles. I have analyzed that going forward will help you cross the finish line. Keyword is servitude. A holy virgin sits in front of you, ready to assist and attend to your responsibilities. She is one who keeps her promises and loves to help people and animals out without a cause. Her task in life is that you remain a virgin, not sexually, but to be pure of heart and learn how to forgive those who have caused you harm. She gives you the ability to last long without becoming fatigued, so you can finish what you have started. The energy is rational, analytical, and pure. It's ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. Virgo rules work and humanitarian services. So that was the King of Pentacles. Next one we have here is a Libra. Libra is September 23rd to October 22nd. That is Libra. The Queen of Swords. I balance two things, fairness and injustice in all aspects and to all. The key word is fairness. Where's my cord? Good. A stern mediator holds and balances two powerful scales, weighing the pros and cons of situations and people's actions. This is not new to her. She has done this for a very long time. She knows who is being dishonest and who is not. She finds those who are lying and cheating, or when she finds those who are lying and cheating, their punishment is equivalent to their actions. The energy is fair, diplomatic, and establishes equilibrium. It is ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty and grace. Libra rules marriage and partnership. That was Libra. Next we have this one is Scorpio. That's Scorpio. Scorpio is October 23rd to November 21st. I want you to guard and take good care of what you love the most. It's the King of Cups. I don't know if I said that. King of Cups. Keyword is fascination. A mysterious girl and her... Did I say the keyword for someone? Yeah, I did. Remember? A mysterious girl and her pet scorpion search throughout the world for living creatures who have not known what passion is or feels like. Once they find them, they will help them find something that they can apply their best interest to. When this happens, they will know what it is like to be passionate. The energy is sensual, vibrant, and magnetic. Ruled by Pluto, the energy of regeneration and final outcomes. Scorpio rules intimacy and death. We have So we have 4 left. This next one is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is November 22nd to December 21st. I don't know how well y'all can see that. It's the Knight of Wands. The phrase is, I see that you obtain what you really want at all costs. Keyword is desire. A wise archer holds a bow and arrow, ready to aim it at what she most anticipates. She has searched far, and with the help of her wisdom, she knows exactly where to find it. With her experience, she travels and looks for people who are wanting to obtain what they are looking for. She finds them. The archer lends her bow and arrow to them in hopes that they find what they are seeking. The energy is adventurous, offbeat, and footloose, ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. Sagittarius rules higher education and long journeys. I think I just found out something else that I'm missing through all these. I'll go back and do that when I'm finished with these. This next one is Capricorn. Capricorn is December 22nd to January 19th. The Queen of Pentacles. I use physical motivation to do what I want to do. Keyword ambition. A practical goat entity stands on top of a mountain. She is recharging her nurturing habits and ambitious personality. She has traveled throughout the land, helping people and animals to learn how to care for themselves and her. In order for people and animals to receive nurturing and ambition, she sends her waves through the ground we stand on. The energy is driven, disciplined, and industrious. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of boundaries and limitations. Capricorn rules careers and social statutes. The next one is Aquarius. This one's January 20th through February 18th. King of Swords. I know that you produce your ideas carefully with tact. Keyword logic. Up in the heavens, the spirit of a maiden holds a sacred jar of water that contains endless possibilities for the future. When she appears, she showers people with the sacred water from her jar. Many of those who accept the shower of water think outside the box, but those who do not remain in their same mindset. The energy is futuristic, progressive, and consistent, ruled by Uranus, the planet of changes and turning points. Aquarius rules friends and friendships. The next one is Pisces. This one is actually my zodiac sign. It's February 19th to March 20th. This is the Knight of Cups. The phrase is, I believe you should try and put yourself in someone else's shoes. The keyword is empathy. A dainty mermaid changes her physical powers with the energy of the waves of the ocean. She has swum the 7 seas and has gone thousands of feet below the water and has aided all sea creatures to follow their intuition when they feel lost and bewildered. She has also helped people who travel through the water. The energy is sympathetic, sensitive, and compassionate, ruled by the moon, the planet of feelings and intuition. Pisces rules the occult and psychic abilities. And I'm going to go back to the beginning of these again because there's something I forgot. So going back to Aries. Aries is Aries embodies an archetype filled with determination. Taurus embodies an archetype that is loyal. Gemini embody an idealistic archetype. Cancer embodies an intuitive archetype. Leo embodies a leader archetype. Virgo embodies an endurable archetype. Libra embodies an archetype who is fair. A Scorpio embodies a passionate archetype. A Sagittarius embodies an archetype filled with desires. A Capricorn embodies an archetype that is ambitious. An Aquarius embodies an archetype that is a logical thinker. And a Pisces is an empathic archetype. Can't say that word. But yeah, those are all of the zodiac signs from this book. Again, this is Beautiful Creatures Tarot. It was written by J.R. Rivera. The artwork was by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Can't speak, saved my life. What I really like about this little box that they came in is that, ignore that it came with this little cardboard that was separating the boxes, and I didn't want there, so I took it out. Some of the top cardboard came down. It has about the author and illustrator. So, I think I got the updated version. So that's a thing. It has 2 extra cards that more than the original tarot deck I had. It has bonus cards in this. This one does not have a black card in it though, which you don't always have to have a black card if you don't want a black card. So 2 bonus cards. I'm just going to show them this real quick for you. This one is You Are One, and if you want to pause it and read it for yourself, you can. The second one is The Paranormal. So again, I'm not sure how well you guys can see these. If you can see them, you're more than welcome to pause and read it yourself. So that you can see what all is there. But yeah, I look forward to working with these tarot decks, which I actually did do 2 readings last night of myself and a couple of a friend and her husband. We found out we did the Past Life Tarot deck and the Beautiful Creatures Tarot deck with the tarot or spread. I'm sorry about that. What the spread is help give you an idea of your past life or an idea of what your familiar could be. What your familiar is kind of like a spirit animal. Those of you that you've seen Salem, the little crazy lady with the frog, that's your familiar. So we did those, and we found out from my past life. From what we've gathered from it is that I died from the Black Plague, and that my familiar was a seal. Now, I'm not sure how accurate that is. Sounds about right. So I'm going to read you guys real quick what these were. I'm going to do Beautiful Creatures first because we did that one second, but it's shorter. What represented the creature was the changes in my life. Why it came forward was to help me through my project. How to work with it helps to me stabilize my thoughts, help me understand, stabilize and understand my thoughts better. What it'll do for me, it'll help me express myself. What it won't do for me is further my inspiration. And these cards did have to deal with water a lot, so we gathered it was a sea creature, and my element is water, so of course that would do a part in it. So we figured it would be a seal. I did ask the cards if it was a mammal, and it did say that when I asked if it was a seal, it said I would have to find out for myself. So we're gathering that we believe it would be a seal. My ideas of my past life is that I lacked motivation and I lost hope in myself. My physical strengths were not being able to move forward. Not sure how that worked out, but the beliefs were not living up to potential, to my potential. Things that the time period that surrounded my birth was things being delayed. My childhood was meddling into others' affairs, others' business. My teens, I was forced to seem happy when I wasn't. I was unmotivated as an adult, uh, but I started opening up and helping others to do the same, and that's what I gave to the world. Um, my environment uh, as an adult was healing from heartbreak. My relationships where I couldn't deal with the relationships. I was just very depressed. It was kind of like an emo, stereotypical emo. Um, Things that were hidden from me was that something in my life was falling apart. And death, we kind of gathered that that I died from the Black Plague. So that's what where we gathered from the cards. And of course, there's more inside the cards in depth than what I have here. So, but that's what we gathered from that. But I've got to go pee. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys hopefully Saturday with another video and maybe some news. So I've got this lump in my stomach right up here that I'm not sure if you guys can see up here, but it's right here. When I cup it, it's about that size. So that's about the size it is right there. And my doctor had me lay down. He couldn't feel anything, so I'm going Wednesday in 2 days to figure out what it could be. So hopefully, fingers crossed. But I love you guys so much. Sorry, Bruce. I love you guys so much. But hopefully see you guys Saturday with another video. Hopefully Selena's back by then from the mainland, or from the Big Island, not mainland, from the Big Island. We can all do a tarot reading next Saturday, hopefully. I love you guys so much, and I hope your Halloween in October is as spooky as can be. I'll see you guys Saturday. Bye!